Yo, what is good, YouTube? So today, I'm gonna be giving you guys 5 reasons why to discipline yourself as a human. You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through life with daily challenges and daily habits, but if you're not taking the time to reflect upon yourself daily, then you're not really focusing on your mental health and your mental will. You know what I'm saying? And you as a viewer, bro, you're worth more than what you think. I could see it through the camera. I could see it through God's vision. You know what I mean? And people nowadays think that they can't do it, but really it all started with the word. You know what I'm saying? It all started with the word. And you as a human being, you're made by God's word. You're made from soil. You know what I mean? So you need to understand that every day, bro, it's not going to be easy, but every day is upon your will to make it a better day. It's not on me. It's not on them. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? You need to make it upon you to do better, discipline yourself, eat the right food. You know what I mean? Like, think about, bro, if someone goes to the gym, right? A fat person goes to the gym, that's more admirable than a fat person sitting on the couch. You feel me? And I'm not calling you guys fat. I'm just saying for a prime example, you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of people, they think they can't do it, but really, it's in your heart. You can do it. And a lot of people think that just because, things aren't going their way, that's actually when things aren't going your way, that's God's way. You know what I mean? That's God's way of letting you know that that it's either you're gonna jump the obstacle or you're not. It's like a hurdle. Are you gonna jump God's plan, or are you gonna set back into your own plan? And that's the whole thing. If you guys can realize that and create habits based upon your daily life and discipline yourself, then you can literally achieve anything you want. It's not going to happen all in one day, let me tell you, but it's going to happen. You know what I mean? And a lot of people think just because it doesn't work out, it's not going to go their way. Sometimes you have plans in life, and God's going to take your plan and just throw it away because He has a bigger plan for you. You know what I'm saying? Look at the guy that he mocked God. You know what I'm saying? And then the Titanic sink ship. Sorry for stuttering. But the Titanic sink ship, you know what I'm saying? But, you don't want to live, day-to-day life, on bad habits, because you're digging a deeper hole for yourself. And it's hard sometimes, you fail and you dig a hole, and you got to get back up. And that's the whole thing, man. Sometimes you mess up. And and that's how life is, bro. You're always going to have these holes that you're going to fall into, but you got to dig back up. Like, look at a mole, for example. He digs in the dirt, he goes all the way down. Sometimes someone will cover it, but he figures out a way to get back up. And that goes with life, bro. You're gonna have to figure out things that is not gonna be easy for you. But you watching, you're set for more. So today, I recommend, I challenge you guys to do stuff that you're not used to. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff that is gonna make you a better person overall. You know what I mean? And I could just tell you, but I'm gonna give you credit cause I'm just telling you. But if you don't put the action, and if you don't take the words I give you and put into action, then you're not elevating yourself. If you're on the couch right now, do 20, 30 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gym. Talk to someone new. Put yourself out, because the more you do, when you're bored, you know what I'm saying? When you ever get temptation or urge, go for a walk, you know what I'm saying? Talk to God. Those are the times where you need to talk to God. You might feel emotional, you might feel, something's going on within inside, but that's the seed growing towards God, you know what I'm saying? So I hope I put a good message out there, and I hope you guys can, enjoy your day today and just be blessed, you know what I mean? So if you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like, subscribe. I really appreciate the support. I'm on the way to 600 subs, so let's get it.